Sorry, after you.
Give me the mic already.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to say this, otherwise tomorrow I'll be overthrown. Okay, the Pol Pot and the Nazis and the Stalins and the stuff like that. I consider, and I already made that point that, of course, politics is a religion. Yeah, politics in Singapore also is a religion. When you have someone, the thing that they do is always right, and there is one manifesto. I think it is considered religion, or I would call it perhaps dogma. Okay, and sure, Nazi didn't kill because of Christianity or whatever, but they had something going in the pipeline, which is the right church, and they wanted to cleanse the Jewishness, and they didn't just kill all the religious because atheists would do that. They killed one particular one. So it was, you can almost, they religiously killed Jews, okay? And that particular religion that makes it the killing a bad thing. And Pol Pot the same, in that they religiously, they didn't kill because of their no God, okay? They killed because of their manifesto, their dogma, and somehow we term these a religiously religion. And that humanism has a very wide definition of what a dogma is. And we even say sometimes nationality is a dogma. The fact that you draw a line in the sand or a line somewhere separating people from this or to that, it is sort of discrimination. But in order to organize society, sometimes it's very, very difficult to not have certain rules. And sometimes we just make that decision to do it that way. Okay? But we always have to review to see whether things can be done better. And sometimes I run into trouble on the internet saying these things. One of the things that was said was how to improve our standings, perhaps in the national dialogue, the national narrative, things like that, the ouch point, and so on. The mob is stupid, okay? The mass is stupid. They will congregate on one very, very small item and they will make a big thing out of it. So it's very, very difficult to talk about very serious issues, okay, when there are a lot of noise trying to take it down, okay? And I would hate to think that perhaps an LGBT issue or a non-religious people issue would now have to be addressed because more people are subscribing to this thinking. But I like to think that it has to be addressed because discrimination is wrong and this addressing it is the right thing to do. All right? So if we have a government who really thinks that, unpopular policy, I still have to roll it out, okay? Now this and these are unpopular policies that needs to be rolled out. Now, sometimes it's the ouch point. The ouch point is about people having very low tolerance, okay? My ouches, I think it's mostly mine. Yeah, it's mostly mine. The ouch points are designed, okay? They are designed to provoke thinking, okay? They are designed to let you have, or to let the populace, the population have a higher tolerance level. Growing thicker skins is what Paul Tobin, my predecessor said. And I think once we raise that we can have even more civilized discussions at a different level, a higher level. So ouch, I think is a good thing. Okay, no pain, no gain. Come on, everybody hears that, and I think we really need to engage on those levels before we can take it to the next. It's also the last thing I want to say is the way we speak. Okay, I talked about one of my favorite comedians, but before that. Tiger Airlines used to say this: "You are not allowed to bring outside food to eat on board. Please throw that away." Okay, in the earlier days. What do they say today? "Sir, only Tiger Air serve food that can be consumed on board. Can you keep it?" Is it very different? It is very different. Okay? So the way we say it is also very, very important. And Gervais wants to be an atheist for the shock value. So this is what he says. "There have been nearly 3,000 gods so far. And only yours actually exists. The others are silly, made up, they're nonsense, but not yours. Yours is real." So this is a sort of a very provocative way of making a point across. Okay? But what I like to say would be that what's a God between the two of us? Okay, and I think that really boils down to that. What's a God between the two of us? The God can't protect himself. He needs someone to protect him. And the famous saying by Bertrand Russell is also, I would think that the God that we have, if he really exists, does not have a vanity, so much so that he needs us to protect him. Okay, not the exact words. I'm not a philosopher to do a verbatim, but again, God doesn't need our help. Okay, if he exists. And other than that, what's one God between us? If I don't really care, and we have common space, we have more common space because I don't really care. So that's my wrap up.
Thank you, Tatt.
And to bring the evening to a closure, I'd like to invite Prof. again to do that.